imagine with me for a moment that one place, that one time in your life where you have felt most secure, most comfortable. Perhaps it goes back to a parent or grandparent wrapping you up in their arms, holding you fast and knowing in that moment that everything was right with you. Perhaps it's that one morning where you were wrapped up in a quilt in bed with nothing on your agenda, and you felt like you could sleep the day away in this safety and comfort, knowing that you were so at peace. Maybe it was that time when you went out with this certain friend, and the first time you held hands in the car and sparks began to fly, and you knew that in that moment life was good and rich. Now imagine beyond all of that, this one who brings to the fore all of those emotions and says, here, gather under my wings in this space and know that you are loved and cared for, that your hand is held, and that no matter what comes, and it will come, that you are not alone, that you are not abandoned, but that I will go through it with you. I will walk with you, share with you, and hold you fast. That is the image that Jesus gives to us, spreading those wings as the landscape is afire, saying, come and be held secure and know you are not alone, that you are protected. I think of some of the children that I worked with in Massachusetts when we started a daycare, or when we started a day camp there. And they came with some of the toughest stories. A parent who was in prison, some who were struggling with what they got to eat when they weren't in school, some who wondered, would they have to move again as they had jumped from one place to another, either because of foreclosure or simply to try to find a better life in moving from the Dominican Republic to New York to Lynn, Massachusetts. And sharing in those stories, what I was reminded of with one of the kids was talking about Jesus, about God being present. And his simple word just saying, well, I know that wherever I am, I'm not alone. I've got someone to talk to, that God is there. What does it mean for us to hear those words? That wherever we are, whatever we go through, we are not alone. That God is there. Here in this place, may you feel those arms, those wings around you. And may you see the ways that they are carried out into the world. Today I feel like we are very blessed or lucky in that we have a visible reminder of this. If you look over here to the North Transept, what you see are prayer shawls knitted by people here in this congregation. I've heard stories over the last week of a number of people who have received these prayer shawls. And what I am mindful of is that these beautiful and basic prayer shawls are but one thing of us reminding one another of the warmth and security, the promise and love that we have experienced. And saying that in the larger world, we are going to give a little bit of that, trying the best we can to say God's love goes out. God's healing, God's compassion, God's warmth goes out to you. To all in Jesus' name, to all longing for that word of hope. So this day, gather under the wings. Know this one who journeys with you, who does not abandon.